Hey, what's going on everybody? I thought I would make a pet build sorcerer video because some of you were asking. So let's get right into it here. On my front bar I got the Inferno staff, Juliana's with the spell damage enchant. Now, this is Nirnhone, which isn't ideal in the new patch. You would want to go with sharpened or defending for a little bit extra resistance. On my back bar I have two swords for more spell power, obviously with the weapon or spell damage enchants on those two. For my gear, now this is optimal. I just like the Maw of Infernal helmet because it's just pretty damn wicked to see a Daedrith come out and watch everybody else try to attack it. Now you could run, for most DPS, you'd want to run Neareth here, because you use your Force Pulse. That's 3 attacks in 1 that's going to proc this, so it actually procs quite often. Now you could run Kina if you wanted to, but you just burn through resources so fast. In my personal opinion, I think that Neareth will do much better. I go with the 5-1-1 setup, so 5 pieces of light and we got 1 piece of heavy and 1 medium. What that does is we go down here to the Undaunted. You got this little passive here that increases your max health and stamina for a piece of heavy, medium, and light. You got your 5 pieces of light for your big bonus, and then you got your 1 piece of medium, 1 piece of heavy, so you still get this 6% bonus, which is going to make this bigger too. Each time you activate a synergy, you're getting this back. For my skills on my front bar, I use the crystal fragments, which has a chance to proc each time you use here. I got my Hardened Ward here. I keep it on my bar because since the new patch it only lasts 6 seconds, and while without your shield up, 18k health isn't that much. But really that's not a problem, because you got your shields, will absorb 15,000 damage from you and your pets. Your own globe absorbs an additional 33% damage. Now if you want to go all out DPS, you would want to run the Twilight Tormentor. That way when you activate it, it does more damage to bosses. But I play in groups mostly, so I keep this so you can do a little bit of off healing to help the healer. For my ultimate on my front bar, I got Suppression Field, which comes in a pinch if you got a bunch of trash mobs. You want to use this, and this will stun them and give you enough time to knock them down real quick. My back bar, I got Liquid Lightning. You want to keep that set down. Try to keep it procced as often as you can. Harness Magicka to help you absorb an additional 12,000 damage, plus anytime you get damage with magic damage, you're getting magic back. So this will really help keep your resources up. Power Surge, you want to make sure you keep this up all the time, because that's going to give you your additional spell damage by 20%. And that also, each time you get a critical hit, it heals you for 2,500 health. Now that also procs each time one of your pets hits that critical hit. On certain areas where the boss or whatever is too difficult, the Twilight Matriarch will die easily. If that's the case, you can always swap her out for a, basically it's a flex spot, where whatever you want to throw there. I wouldn't go with and the Mage's Guild here, Inner Light, to give you that extra 5% magic and spell critical rating. And then my ultimate on my back bar, Energy Overload. This is the common how-to sorc. You have to have this if you're a Magicka sorc. I chose energy over the other one because each time you attack, you're getting magic back. So when you run out of magic, you can just instantly go into overload, which you can see it doesn't cost that much magic at all. For my overload bar, I keep Inner Light on, Hardened Ward, Power Surge in case I run out when I'm in overload mode. The Twilight and the Clanifer. Your Clanifer is going to be up most of the time because he's your tank. As long as you distance yourself between him and the enemies, he'll tank the enemies out for you. As far as race, I am a Breton for reduced Magicka cost. Ideally, Breton or Altmer High Elf. You'd want to be. Yeah, you get the reduced Magicka spell cost. I mean, I just like Breton because you got that little extra comfort zone for Magicka. For my jewelry, necklace of willpower and the rings of willpower, so you got the 3-piece bonus here that adds 1400 Magicka and 186 spell damage with the spell damage and chance on it. Now if you get to a sticky situation, you can swap to this ring of willpower just to give you a little bit of extra recovery. You're going to lose a little bit of damage, sure, but when you're by yourself and it comes to survivability, that extra recovery is going to help. Now this obviously isn't optimal. I would like this to be Julianus. The reason I got all this is because this is the gear that came off my Templar. This isn't Vet 16, this is Champion Rank 150 because I'm a El Cheapo and I can't spend the money to buy and farm mats all day. For my Mundus Stone, I use the Thief because your pets will share all your stats here, so they're going to do more critical damage, which is good for PvE. This will not work for PvP. If you play this build with PvP, you'll want to change your stone to like Astronaut or the Apprentice for more spell power, because crit does not work in PvP. Critical strike damage. And let's go into champion points here. Start with the green. I go 92 into recovery, and then I go enter 75 into Arcanist, because I just like to have this perk, honestly. You could go, a better split would probably be to put 82 here, whatever's left here. On my red tree, I go 84 into Bastion. This is going to give your shields absorb more damage. And the rest of the points I just kind of split here, 40-40, and then 3 into Thick Skin. For my blue tree, I got 31 Elfborn, 95 Elemental Expert, 31 Spell Erosion, and I go 10 into Staff Expert, because you're doing a lot of light and heavy attacks, and this is going to give you just that extra 5% plus this. Increase the damage of your next light attack by 30% after blocking a heavy attack. That's just a useful passive in my opinion. Well, that's pretty much it there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We can go into the arena here.
Here comes a
make sure this is on veteran.
Now, Do you suppose this one has what it takes?
Give a little playthrough of
Contain your hopes.
what we ran here in the first round.
Let's find out. I've been...
And for potions, I just run normal magicka potions. Ideally, you'd want to run those spell power potions. But once again, I'm cheap and I don't farm all the time. You got here, you want to make sure both your shields are up and that you've eaten your food, which of course I didn't. As far as food goes, just basic max magicka and max health. So you'll see your hands glowing purple, then that's when your crystal fragments are ready. My shields are down, that was my fault. Obviously, what we're doing here, we're just rotating some light and heavy attacks in with this force pulse here until our fragments are dropped.
Pay attention, you louts! You might learn something.
Portals are down. Make sure your liquid lightning's down. See the Daedric come out. If my shields aren't up, I'm gonna die. I am so horrible at keeping my shields up. See, I didn't even realize my Twilight was down. Running out of magic? Why is that not a problem? Overload.
That's how it's done.
We're just gonna quickly get some of this magic back. Oh, did my Planifer die? He sure did. Another thing is when you use a heavy attack, you do get magic back too. I hate this orb.
You are only one. Now we kill the mortal.
basically it. That is the build in action. If you have any questions, just leave comments down below. Subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.